A chicken farmer wandered into a neighborhood bar, slid onto a stool next to a woman, and asked for a glass of champagne. The woman brightened and said, "Well, would you look at that? I just ordered a glass of champagne, too." The farmer smiled and answered, "What a coincidence." He took a sip and continued, "This is a special day for me. I am celebrating." She laughed softly and replied, "This is a special day for me, too. I am also celebrating." "What a coincidence," said the farmer. They clinked their glasses, and he asked, "What are you celebrating?" She leaned in and explained, "My husband and I have been trying to have a child, and today my gynecologist told me that I am pregnant." "What a coincidence," said the man. He went on, "I am a chicken farmer, and for years all of my hens were infertile, but today they are all laying fertilized eggs." "That's great," said the woman. "How did your chickens become fertile?" "I used a different rooster," he replied. The woman smiled, clinked his glass, and said, "What a coincidence." Ben was sitting around with his friends, maps spread out and backpacks everywhere, talking about an upcoming hiking adventure. They argued over trails, compared gear, and laughed about past trips, while Ben daydreamed about fresh air and mountain views. That evening, Ben casually mentioned the hike to his wife. Her face tightened immediately. She had always worried too much, and the thought of him wandering through the wilderness with his buddies made her uneasy. "I really do not think this is a good idea, Ben." She shook her head slowly. "What if something goes wrong? What if you get lost?" Ben tried to calm her down and explain that they had done this plenty of times and knew exactly what they were doing. She was not persuaded. Eventually, she put her foot down and told him he was not going anywhere. Ben knew better than to argue and messaged his friends that he was out. A week later, the group showed up at the meeting point and froze in disbelief. Ben was already there, sitting comfortably, a cigar in his mouth, smiling like he had won the lottery, his pack resting on his knees. "How did you talk your wife into letting you go, Ben?" "I didn't have to." "Yesterday, when I left work, I went home and slumped down in my chair with a beer to drown my sorrows because I couldn't go hiking. Then the lady snuck up behind me and covered my eyes and said, 'Surprise!' When I peeled her hands back, she was standing there in a beautiful see-through negligee, and she said, 'Carry me into the bedroom, tie me to the bed, and you can do whatever you want.' So, here I am."